Ma'am, voice not audible, ma'am.
How is it now?
Okay, ma'am.
So based on theory of indicators, that too in Ostwald's theory, in general, an indicator, that is, if we assume that it is a HIN as an indicator, when it dissociates H plus ions and IN minus ions, that is indicator ions, which we have to get it. In that, H plus ions, if the concentration, that is in presence of an acidic medium, H plus ions concentration which is increases. So in that, when the indicator, if it undergoes dissociation, for example, if you observe in this case, so in that, what we have to discuss yesterday, see, 1 minute, I will show you what is the actual thing. See, this is the actual indicator HIN. When it undergoes dissociation, H plus and IN minus. So there is an equilibrium which is existing between indicator in unionized form and in the ions, whatever it is formed from the indicator when it undergoes dissociation. So based on that equilibrium reaction, we have to explain what is the nature of indicator and how can it shows a different colors when it is in the acidic medium or it is in the basic medium. So if it undergoes dissociation, for example, a HIN is an indicator, so which we can expect it as a H plus ions. So this indicator, which we have to treat it as it's a weak base basically. So H plus ions and IN minus ions, which we have to get it. So in acidic medium in general, if it undergoes dissociation, so H plus ions, which we can expect it from HIN indicator, and at that same time in acidic medium means, for example, in presence of HCl or in presence of sulfuric acid, H plus ions from the acid, which we have to expect it H plus ions. So the number of H plus ions which increases from H plus ions which is released from the acid and from the indicator, both. So number of or the concentration of H plus ions which increases in this case when it is in the acidic medium. So what happens means dissociation of indicator which is going to be suppressed because of high concentration of H plus ions, which suppresses the dissociation of indicator in acidic medium. So if it is suppresses the dissociation of indicator, then what we have to expect it is what it is not supposed to undergo dissociation. So only indicator, unionized indicator, whatever it is having the color, that color which we have to expect it in acidic medium. Instead of that, if it is a basic medium. So in general, unionized indicator form and the when it is undergoes a dissociation as IN minus, which is having a separate color. So both are having separate colors. So in acidic medium, H plus ions concentration increases because of ions which is released from indicator when it undergoes dissociation, that is H plus ions. And at the same time, as it is in the acidic medium, H plus ions which are liberated from HCl or any acid. So the concentration of H plus ions which increases with that high concentration of H plus ions, which favors the backward reaction. That means dissociation of indicator which is going to be suppressed. That is the main thing. So that what we have to expect it is whatever the color as a indicator which is having in unionized form, that color which we can observe in acidic medium. Instead of acidic medium, if it is in the basic medium, for example, basic medium means OH minus ions, which we have to get it like sodium hydroxide if you take it. Then if you add a indicator, then what happens? So from NaOH, OH minus ions are liberated, Na plus and OH minus. And in the indicator, if it undergoes dissociation, H plus and IN minus. So whatever the H plus ions which is liberated from the indicator, they are ready to react with OH minus ions which are liberated from sodium hydroxide. So which converts into unionized water molecule, H plus and OH minus ions. So which converts as H2O, that is water molecule. So what we have to expect it is maximum of indicator which is ready to undergo dissociation to gain a H plus ions. That H plus ions are ready to react with OH minus ions which are liberated from base. So that forward reaction which favors when it is in the basic medium. So H plus ions which requires more and more. How can we get that H plus ions when indicator undergoes a dissociation? So that H plus ions, whatever it is liberated from the indicator, they are ready to react with a OH minus ions, which is present in the base. So forward reaction favors. That means dissociation of indicator takes place. When it undergoes dissociation, then which we can expect it ion minus and H plus ions. H plus ions, they are ready to react with OH minus ions. The remaining ions is ion minus, which is having a specific color. That color corresponding to in a basic medium, which we can observe in the indicator. That is based on Ostwald's theory. So based on this Ostwald theory, how can we explain phenolphthalein and methyl orange? That is main important thing. See what will happen for phenolphthalein or methyl orange. See, action of phenolphthalein. What is the nature of phenolphthalein? When we have used as an indicator, both in the acidic medium and basic medium, based on Ostwald's theory, which we have to see. It is a colorless organic compound. It dissolves in water and dissociates slightly to form H plus ions. That is colorless when it becomes as H plus ions, and pH, that this H is a small letter because it's a indicator, not a pH. pH minus ions, which is having a pink color when it undergoes dissociation. That is phenolphthalein, a indicator, which is an organic compound, colorless organic compound. It is very easily dissolvable in water. When it is dissolved and dissociates slightly to form H plus ions, it's a colorless, and pH minus ions, which is having a pink color. The indicator first undergoes a tautomeric reversible change into a substance HPH of different color. These substances then ionize into H plus ions and pH minus ions. So what is the meaning of this means? So directly phenolphthalein, it won't undergo dissociation. It is having some tautomeric form. What is tautomeric form? What is meant by tautomerism or tautomers? Which I told you in the previous class. Previous class means in the previous topic. Displacement of or replacement of H plus ion or proton, transfer of proton or H plus ions from the one double bonded carbon to adjacent atom, whether it may be oxygen or carbon or hydrogen, whatever it may be, then it is nothing but the method, whatever it is going to be transferred from one carbon to another atom is nothing but tautomerism. Because of transfer of proton H plus ion from carbon to adjacent atom, we can observe two different types of structures for that compound, each compound. That is nothing but concept is tautomerism, and the two types of forms for a single compound is nothing but tautomers, which we can observe basically in case of carbonyl compounds most of the cases. In one compound, it is in the keto group, C double bond O group. In another compound, it is a OH group, that is alcoholic group, which we can observe it. So that which we can call it as a keto-enol tautomerism also, that is simply we can call it as. So what we have to know is, in case of phenolphthalein also, which is ready to undergo tautomerism simply by the transfer of H plus, that is proton, in phenolphthalein in pH group indicator. pH indicator, which is having, it's a nothing but an organic structure. A structure you don't need that because which is having a two benzyl rings. So in that, from one benzyl ring to another benzyl ring, which is ready to transfer, which we have to observe it in that. So because of the transfer of proton in between two phenolphthalein compounds, so we can observe two different types of structures, that is two tautomers. When it is having a tautomeric group, then only it is ready to undergo dissociation. So in the tautomeric form, now it is ready to undergo dissociation, that is H plus and pH minus ions. H plus ions, which is doesn't have any color, and pH minus ions, which is having a specific pink color, which we can observe it. So if the solution is made an acidic by adding HCl, then the increase in H plus ions concentration suppresses the dissociation of phenolphthalein. So as per the Ostwald's theory, if an indicator is a weak base, if it is ready to release H plus ions, then in the acidic medium, H plus ions concentration increases when the indicator undergoes dissociation. Same thing, whatever we observed in case of Ostwald's theory, For HIN as an indicator, in place of HIN, we have to think of HPH. pH is for phenolphthalein. H as H plus and pH as pH minus. So in acidic medium, H plus ions concentration increases when it undergoes dissociation, because H plus and pH minus, which is formed when it undergoes dissociation. And at the same time, in the acidic medium, that is in presence of HCl, H plus ions and Cl minus ions, which are liberated. So the total concentration of H plus ions increases in the medium. So what happens means, which favors the backward reaction or simply suppresses the dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator. That is the in acidic medium. As H plus ions concentration increases in acidic medium or in presence of HCl, what happens means dissociation of HPH, which is going to be stopped or which is going to be suppressed, or simply backward reaction, as it is a reversible reaction. So backward reaction favors. Then what happens? Phenolphthalein indicator, which is not supposed to undergo dissociation. So whatever undissociated tautomeric form of phenolphthalein which is present, which has a specific color, if it is that color only which we have to observe it. But in unionized form of phenolphthalein, it doesn't have any color. So it's a colorless in acidic medium. Instead of acidic medium, if you have to taken as a basic medium, this is for acidic medium in presence of HCl. If you add phenolphthalein, as in presence of HCl, H plus ions concentration increases because of H plus ions which is liberated from HCl. And at the same time, phenolphthalein, if it undergoes dissociation, H plus ions are liberated. So both the H plus ions, as the concentration increases, what will happen means, H plus ions concentration as it increases, it favors the backward reaction, or it is ready to stop, or it is ready to depress the dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator. So that only H plus ions, which we have to get it from HCl in acidic medium. So dissociation, which is going to be suppressed, so that as molecule in the tautomeric form, which we can observe it, which doesn't have any color in the acidic medium. So phenolphthalein in acidic medium, we doesn't have any color. Then what about in basic medium? That's that only which we have to see here. It is because of, it is due to the common ion effect. That means nothing but common ion which is present both in the acidic medium, that is H plus, and by the dissociation of HPH, H plus ions, that are the common ion which is having. Because of that common ion effect, what will happen means dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator which is going to be suppressed. So the equilibrium which has to favors us towards left or backward reaction, and the solution remains colorless. That is in the acidic medium. Then what about the basic medium? That which we have to see. It is a color. If the solution is made alkaline by adding a few drops of sodium hydroxide, the OH ions react with H plus ions to form unionized water molecule. So this is nothing but in case of basic medium or in the alkali medium. What will happen according to Ostwald's theory? In basic medium, OH ions which is liberated from a base, which is ready to react with H plus ions which are liberated from when it is undergoes dissociation. As phenolphthalein indicator or any indicator, HIN is indicator or HPH is a phenolphthalein indicator. So H plus and pH minus. So the H plus ions from the phenolphthalein indicator, whatever it is formed from the dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator, that ions which is ready to react with OH minus ions from the alkali. So which converts into a undissociated water molecule, that is nothing but H2O molecule which is formed. So the decrease, when it reacts with OH minus ions, the concentration of H plus ions which is going to be decreased. So what happens means we have to expect it. Are they? It needs more and more H plus ions to react with OH minus ions, what is already existing in the solution. That is because in the basic medium as the solution is, so that OH minus ions which we have to get it. So to react with OH minus ions, we need H plus ions concentration more. So what happens means, as the reaction favors forward reaction or dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator which favors, because of concentration of H plus ions which is going to be decreased because which is ready to react with OH minus ions. So forward reaction favors, or dissociation of indicator which favors. So that what we have to do, indicator when it undergoes dissociation, H plus ions and pH minus ions which is formed. pH minus ions which are having a color of pink, and the H plus ions whatever it is formed that doesn't have any color, but it reacts with OH minus ions. So that as the reaction which favors forward reaction or dissociation of indicator favors, so that pH minus ions which is formed or which are excess in the solution, which are having a pink color. So in basic medium, phenolphthalein indicator which is having a pink in color. So that is identification or finding of or appearance of pink color is nothing but a end point in acid base titration if we use phenolphthalein as an indicator. The decrease in H plus ion concentration shifts the equilibrium towards right. Thus, more of phenolphthalein ionizes and the solution becomes pink. Hence, the indicator is colorless in the acidic solution and pink in the alkaline solution. That is the action of phenolphthalein. That is how phenolphthalein indicator can work both in acidic and basic medium. That is based on H plus ions concentration only, that indirectly affects on the pH value. That is the meaning. Next, what about methyl orange? One more important indicator which we can use it generally is nothing but methyl orange indicator. So what is methyl orange and what is which is having any specific color in acidic and basic medium, that which we have to see. How can it work? Same as phenolphthalein, we have to explain it based on Ostwald's theory once again. It is an orange colored organic compound. Basically, methyl orange itself, it is having an orange color. It's a powder. It's a solid substance that which we have to dissolve in, which is easily soluble in water. But we have to add 1 or 2 drops of concentrated HCl, or simply we can add its ethyl alcohol first. 2 drops ethyl alcohol, dissolve it, and then add distilled water. Directly, it won't be soluble in distilled water completely. So what we have to do is whether we have to add 1 drop of concentrated HCl, or simply we should add 1 or 2 ml of alcohol, ethyl alcohol. First, dissolve the substance in ethyl alcohol, then add water. That is the actual method which we have to prepare it for methyl orange indicator, which is having an orange color. As a substance itself, it's orange color. But phenolphthalein, which is a colorless substance, orange color, organic compound only. In general, all indicators are organic compounds only, basically. Whatever it may be, whether it is a solid or liquid or in general, whether it has any color or not, they are organic compounds only. And acts as a weak base, soluble in water, and ionizes to a very small extent as below. So the ionization of a methyl orange, it won't be a complete ionization. It's a partial or it's a very small extent only it can undergo ionization. So once again, it's a weak base. Phenolphthalein is a weak acid. Because weak acid, it can generate H plus ions. That is the meaning. What is the difference between acid and base? Acid is liberates H plus ions, base which liberates OH minus ions. That is the thing. Whether it may be an organic compound or inorganic compound, phenolphthalein, as it is ready to liberate H plus ions, or when it undergoes dissociation, we are expecting H plus ions. So that it is a organic, it's a simply weak acid. But in case of methyl orange, what we have to expect it is we can expect OH minus ions. But the dissociation or ionization of methyl orange is very small extent. It won't undergo complete dissociation or complete ionization. But it is ready to generate OH minus ions. So it's a weak base. Base only can generate OH minus ions. So that it is whether how much of OH minus ions it is going to be liberated. If it is completely undergoes ionization, then we can expect maximum of OH minus ions. If it is partial or a small extent, if it undergoes ionization, we can get OH minus ions very few quantity. That is the difference. It is soluble in water generally and ionizes to a very small extent as below. That is MuOH, methyl orange. Simply we can represent it as MuOH. Equilibrium with Me plus and OH minus. Me plus is a methyl which is having a specific color, that is pink, methyl cation, Me, in methyl orange, that is OH minus ion, that doesn't have any color, and in the undissociated form of a methyl orange which is having orange color. So methyl orange in undissociated form. That means when it is not undergoes dissociation, the compound, whatever it is, that is nothing but undissociated form, which is having a orange color. When it undergoes dissociation or if it undergoes ionization, whatever the methyl group which we have to get it, which is having a pink color. So that is the dissociation. So when we have to add methyl orange to either acidic medium or basic medium, what will happen and what is the reaction, whether it favors forward reaction or backward reaction, that which we have to say now. Methyl orange is a weak base, so that it is ready to liberate OH minus ions. So then when we add H plus ions, or simply when it is in the acidic medium, what will be the color of the methyl orange in the acidic medium, and what is the nature of the reaction, whether it is increasing the forward reaction or decreasing, or which favors the dissociation or dissociation of a methyl orange, that which we have to see. If the solution is made acidic, then the hydrogen ion furnished by the acid combined with OH minus ions to form unionized water molecule. So methyl orange, as it is a weak base which contains OH minus ions when it is ionized. So in the acidic medium, so which we can expect H plus ions from the acidic medium, for example, in presence of HCl. In acidic medium, if you add methyl orange, H plus ions are liberated from an acid. That H plus ions, which reacts with OH minus ions from the methyl orange, which converts as unionized water molecules. So that concentration of OH minus ions, which is going to be decreased. Because whatever the OH minus ions which is formed when it undergoes dissociation by methyl orange, which is ready to react with H plus ions which is formed in the acidic medium. So the concentration automatically which is going to be decreased. So equilibrium which is ready to favor forward reaction, or equilibrium shifts towards the right side. That is, hence the solution acquires a pink color due to Me plus ions. So what is the mean? What is that means? So in methyl orange indicator, see this once again here. So methyl orange, Me plus and OH minus. So now I have added methyl orange to HCl solution, that is acidic medium. From HCl, what type of ions which we can expect it? H plus and OH minus. So that H plus which is liberated from HCl, they are reacts with OH minus ions from methyl orange. So how many H plus which are liberated from HCl? Directly OH minus ions, whatever it is liberated from the methyl orange, they are ready to react. So we have to expect as the concentration of OH minus ions which is going to be decreased, because whatever the OH minus ions which is formed from methyl orange readily react with H plus ions. So the concentration which is going to be decreased. Once the concentration decreased, we have to expect more and more OH minus ions from the methyl orange. So what happens means a reaction which favors towards right side. Equilibrium shifts towards right side. That means forward reaction favors. That means methyl orange which is ready to dissociate or ionize as if as possible. So that it has to be undergo ionization, as we have to expect it Me plus, that is methyl indicate ions, and OH minus ions. In this stage, methyl orange which is having a pink color. So that in acidic medium, methyl orange which is having a pink in color. That is, dissociation favors, and then Me plus ions which has to be increased, forward reaction favors, or right side equilibrium shifts. So that color whatever Me plus ion which is having, that which we can observe in case of acidic medium. That is, if it is in the acidic medium. Then what about in the basic medium? Exactly opposite to the basic medium. So in basic medium, for example, in presence of sodium hydroxide, NaOH, if it undergoes dissociation or ionizes, Na plus and OH minus. So in basic medium, OH minus ions which is generated from base, and from the methyl orange indicator, once again we can expect OH minus ions. So the OH minus ions concentration increases in the solution. So what happens means, as the concentration increases, so the reaction which has to be OH minus ions concentration as it increases, what will happens to that means OH minus ions which favors the depression of methyl orange indicator. The dissociation which is going to be stopped, or the reaction which has to be shifts towards left side, or backward reaction favors. So that methyl orange indicator which is not supposed to undergo dissociation. Only concentration of OH minus ions which has to be decreased in that case. Actually, it is more in concentration, so that what we have to do is simply, that means indirectly methyl orange has to do means simply it stops the ionization of methyl orange. So the backward reaction favors or equilibrium shifts towards left side. Left side means what? Methyl orange indicator which is not supposed to undergo ionization. So whatever it is having a color of methyl orange in unionized form, that color which we can expect in the basic medium. So that which we have to see here. If the solution is made alkaline by adding sodium hydroxide solution, then the concentration of OH minus ion will decrease in the solution. The increase in concentration of OH minus ions suppresses the dissociation of methyl orange. Thus, the equilibrium shifts towards the left, and the color of the solution will be due to the unionized MeOH molecule, that is yellow in color. Thus, the methyl orange is red in acidic solution and yellow in alkaline solution. Red are, it's a orange red. Actually, it's not exact red. It's an orange red color. Red in acidic solution and yellow in alkaline solution. That is the for methyl orange. How it can work based on if it is in acidic medium, what is the color, and in basic medium, what is the color of the phenolphthalein indicator. That in general, in acid-base titrations, these two indicators which we can use it. One is phenolphthalein and another one is methyl orange. That you have to remember it. Next, second theory is quinonoid theory. What is quinonoid theory? It's a, in general, it's once again, it is in two forms. One is benzenoid form and another one is quinonoid form. Someone is drawing a line in screen. Who is that? ఎవరమ్మ డ్రా చేస్తున్నారు స్క్రీన్ మీద లైన్లు? So what is quinonoid theory? What is the main features of quinonoid theory? See, acid-base indicators are complex aromatic molecules which are capable of existing in two forms is called as one. The two forms are benzenoid and other form is known as quinonoid. Two forms are there. Based on quinonoid theory, acid-base indicator, whatever may be the acid-base indicator, which is having a complex in structure, complex aromatic molecules which are capable of existing in two different forms. One is benzenoid form and another one is the quinonoid form. Quinonoid form is nothing but, in that case, keto functional group which we can observe in case of a in quinonoid form, and in benzenoid form we won't observe that keto functional group. That means C double bond, two carbons which are having a C double bond O group, that is quinonoid group. If it doesn't have such a group, then it is benzenoid form. One form is stable in acidic medium, while the form is stable in alkaline medium. So in this benzenoid and quinonoid form, what is that benzenoid and quinonoid? See here. So this is the benzenoid form. That means benzene structure, how much it is having? Almost alternate double bonds with the benzene structure is nothing but benzenoid form. And the quinonoid form is, instead of benzene structure, that means three alternate double bonds, which we can expect two double bonds in the ortho and para place of carbon. In this place, which we can observe oxygen. Actually, that is nothing but a quinonoid form. So in one form, it is in acidic medium, it is more stable, and in basic medium, another form is stable. So which is stable in acidic medium, and another one which is more stable in basic medium, that which we have to see. So in acidic medium, one form is more stable, and in basic medium, another form. For example, if benzenoid is stable in acidic medium, and quinonoid is automatically which is stable in alkaline medium. So that is main thing which we have to know, that in quinonoid theory, the two forms have different colors. The color of the form one is lighter than that of the form two. Both the forms, that is benzenoid form and quinonoid form, both are in colors. One is having light color and another one is having thick color. That is, if the medium of solution changes from acidic to basic or vice versa, that means basic to acidic, the color changes due to the change in the form. So both are having same color, but one is light in color, and another form is in thick in color. What is that color? Why it is means when a solution changes from acidic to basic or basic to acidic, automatically stable form, if it is for example benzenoid is stable in acidic medium, then the medium changes to basic, automatically benzenoid form which has to be converted into a quininoid form. So the color in benzenoid which is light and in quininoid which is dark. That is the difference in between benzenoid and quininoid. Both are only organic, complex organic structures only. In benzenoid form, almost similar structure with benzene. Alternate triple bonds, three alternate triple bonds which we can observe it. And then in quininoid, what is the difference means only two alternate double bonds and ortho and para places carbons which are having a C double bond O. That O which we won't observe in this structure. In general, when it is added to the acidic or basic medium, there we can observe O in that structures. So in benzenoid form, in one medium it is stable. Quininoid form in another medium it is more stable. So both are having the same color, but the difference is in one form it is light in color. For example, in benzenoid which is having a very less color, and in quininoid which is having more color. That is, so when the acidic medium, that is in the benzenoid form, if it turns into a basic medium, color, thickness of the color increases and the medium changes, so that benzenoid form to quininoid form which is going to be transparent. Same vice versa. That means basic to acidic also it is possible. So if it is in the basic medium, we can observe that is a quininoid form and the color is thick. If it convert basic to acidic, if it changes, quininoid to benzenoid which has to be converted, and the color of the solution also changes from thick to light. That is. So what is the main thing which we have to observe it for phenolphthalein? For a quininoid theory, that which we have to see now. In acidic medium, it contains benzenoid structure and colorless. So in phenolphthalein in acidic medium, which is having a colorless, and the structure must be a benzenoid structure. See, this is the benzenoid structure, which is having. Benzenoid structure means benzene ring, which we can observe. Structure of benzene, whatever we observe, that which we have to see in the benzenoid structure. That means alternate triple bonds in between 6 carbons, that which we have to observe. In basic medium, it changes into pink color, tautomeric form with quininoid structure. So this is completely a benzenoid structure which is having a colorless, which doesn't have any color. That means very light color which we can observe actually. That simply we can say that it's a colorless in benzenoid form, that in the acidic medium. When it is in the basic medium, that means if it converts R by adding OH minus ions in this double arrow symbol or in the equilibrium, in the top, that is forward reaction, we added OH minus. That means in basic medium, which converts benzenoid form, which is going to be converted into quininoid form, there which we can observe. See, ketone functional group is which we have to observe here. And in this carbon, that is para place, one carbon which is having keto group. In this carbon also keto group. So that is the main difference between benzenoid and quininoid. In quininoid, we can observe keto functional group. In benzenoid, we won't observe that group. Benzenoid form, which is in acidic medium, it is stable. Quininoid form in basic medium, it is stable. In acidic medium, benzenoid form, which doesn't have any color. In quininoid form, which is having a pink color, that in the basic medium, not in the acidic medium. So that automatically it has to be converted into a basic medium. Structure changes from benzenoid to quininoid, and the color of the solution which changes into a pink color. That is for phenolphthalein. Okay. Next, what about methyl orange? Methyl orange exists in two tautomeric forms. A red color quininoid form exists in acidic solution. Yellow color benzenoid form exists in alkaline solution. This here which we can observe the difference between phenolphthalein and methyl orange. Phenolphthalein is a weak acid indicator or acidic indicator. Simply we can say that it is weak acid. Methyl orange is a weak base, organic base. So whatever thing which we observed for phenolphthalein, which is exactly opposite for methyl orange. For methyl orange, phenolphthalein, according to quininoid theory, phenolphthalein is in benzenoid form in acidic medium, which is a colorless. When it is in basic medium, which is having pink in color, and the compound has to be transferred, or it has to be tautomer to quinonide form. That is in the basic medium. But in case of methyl orange, in acidic medium, quinonide form, which is more stable, which is having a red in color, or simply orange. Methyl orange, actually red is orange, that is the color, or simply we can say that it is orange red also. So in basic medium, which is in the quinonide form, if it is in the acidic medium, which is having a yellow color and the benzenide form, both are in tautomers with each other. That is the main thing which we have to remember. This is the actual structure of a methyl orange, which in that we can observe N double bond N, azo group is there, amine group is there, NH, and then alphonyl group is there, SO3, in case of methyl orange. So what is the main difference between benzenoid and quinonide form in case of methyl orange is?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Amma cheppandi.
Ma'am, we have botany class now.
You had a botany class at 11 o'clock, no?
No, ma'am, at 10:10.
Who gave you that?
Yeah, separately in our botany group, Sidhu sir has sent a message.
Separately, two botany classes you are going to conduct it for daily.
Yeah, Sidhu sir's class and Vijay ma'am's class.
One thing you have to inform to the sir, whatever the schedule, what is going to give a class schedule, that you have to post it in the group also, life sciences group. Then only I can know that I have to schedule one particular time. Otherwise, it's not possible, no? Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, I will inform to him. No need to say you. I will tell information to that sir by today. Okay. Anyhow, the work class is going to be closed. It's last 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is for based on quinonide theory. So in the next class, we will discuss it. What is the acid-base titrations and how the pH is going to be changed. Whatever we observed for the indicators, that which we can observe in the pH also. Okay. That which we can discuss it in the next class, tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay.